Hey guys, welcome back as always. My name is Leyzar and we're looking at a brand new rotation, which is technically an old rotation of the Steel Path circuit. This, my friends, is rotation number 3, and you're looking at the Incarnon Genesis adapter, one for the Magistar, one for the Ceramic Dagger, one for the Bronco, and one for the Boltor. Now, initially we were most excited about the Boltor, but unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view, it is a single target weapon. And let's get one thing out of the way. This is not a weak weapon by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not AoE. It's not AoE. It's not AoE, it is single target. Tell you what, prio number 1, if you haven't gotten anything from these, it's gonna be the Incarnon Genesis. This right now is the most powerful secondary weapon in the game. It's absolutely freaking phenomenal. It's the most powerful Arca-Plasmor in the entire Plasmor family, and now we got like tons of Plasmors to play around with. Definitely get this one. It packs one hell of a punch, and if you want to see a full and detailed build guide on it, I got your back. Click the cards right now. As for the Boltor, again, I got a full guide on this puppy as well, and it does shred single target, no problem whatsoever, but again, it is a single target weapon, so some of you might be disappointed by that. Now in the cave, from what I remember from the last patch notes, they are prioritizing the weapon that has the Incarnon Genesis adapter, or at least I hope so. So if you wanna upgrade the Telos over the Prime, definitely go for it, but I would still go for the Prime as my #1 pick to use an Incarnon Genesis adapter on. Keep in mind that now you have the ability to remove these Incarnon Genesis adapters and plug them into other weapons as well, so it's less of a risk, but it does come at a resource cost. It's not exactly how you say for free. As for the melees, whatever. Bronco Incarnon Genesis adapter. Now this one, oh my god, this one links to additional targets, a whole lot more effective than something like the Lato. So if you enjoyed the gimmick of the Lato, that insta hits can link to multiple targets, and this one links to a lot more targets and is a lot more powerful, definitely go for this one. But still, before you choose your adapter, why don't you watch the full and detailed guide on this outstanding secondary weapon? Link the cards right now. So let's make it simple. In terms of power, yes, Incarnon Genesis adapter, Boltor Incarnon Genesis adapter, and Bronco Incarnon Genesis adapter. That is your 1, 2, and 3. As for melees, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Honestly, I haven't seen fantastic reviews on either of these two weapons. It's not that they're not powerful enough, it's that they're melee, and basically that kind of says it all. So, there you go. Ask me later, baby. Ask me later. As for the normal one, not Kullervo's Hole, Jesus. The normal one, what Warframes do we got this time? You got yourself Nidus, Octavia, and Harrow. The most powerful Warframe here is Octavia. That's it. It's Octavia. Octavia is extremely powerful, and she's good at basically, well, everything. If you want a Warframe that is good at everything, Octavia is definitely the way to go. I don't remember how hard it was to farm the normal version. Oh, I remember now. I didn't farm the normal version because you can get the Prime just fine, and you can get the normal Octavia and chuck her into the helmet system. As for Harrow, there's a lot of Tenno, and I mean a lot of Tenno that still have nightmares when it comes to farming Harrow. Harrow Prime is a whole lot easier to farm, so again, you can take this one, chuck it into the helmet system. My favorite out of these 3 fantastic frames, and let me make one thing clear, these are 3 fantastic frames, is gonna be Harrow, simply because I like the lore, I like the quest. Dude, the quest was insane. You gotta do the quest. Right, you gotta do the Harrow quest. It's insanity. So Harrow, not only a support, not only can he help a lot with his team, but he's also got a quite the interesting build where he's capable of doing tremendous amounts of area of effect damage while consistently powering up everybody with tons of energy. If you haven't seen my Thunderclap Harrow build, link the card right now. And finally, Nidus. Do we have a Prime now? Yes, we do. We have a Nidus Prime as well. Here's the thing about Nidus. He's a beloved Warframe. He can tank up until level, I think he can easily stay alive up until level 3000, 4000, something like that. With a few shenanigans, you can even take it to level cap. Essentially, my problem with Nidus has always been the fact that his gameplay loop simply feels a little bit stale. You clump up enemies together and you stomp them, and you stomp them, and you stomp him. Essentially, that is Nidus, but he's truly an amazing Warframe. He's got that whole metamorphosis thing. The skins for this guy, absolutely out of this world. You should check out the Technosis, so that's your free Warframes. If you're a newer player, come to the game and you just want, dude, just give me the power. Give me the power. Octavia. If you want something really cool, interesting, and a tad on the flexible side and highly underrated, Harrow. And if you just like that whole infested theme, you like cool skins, and you like a more simpler gameplay loop, definitely go for Nidus. As for me, I never found Octavia, so there you go. Octavia, I don't bloody know. And I do believe, my friends, that is pretty much it. As always, my name is Leyzar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, channel, subscribe only if you enjoy the content. And if you want to see an outstanding video on the brand new Warframe Kulala, Have you guys met Kulala? This is Kulala. Look at the cards right now on him and how to farm him, or on his weapon, or you know what? Why not both? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.